Hello, hello, welcome back. Today is going to be the very first video in a series about systems, and specifically systems for busy moms. As I shared in the last two sort of intro videos, I truly believe that systems are what give moms the time and the energy to devote towards aligned action that will actually take them towards their dream life. These are the systems that took me over 9 years to create, and I am giving them to you. I'm gifting them to you, Mama, because I think these are so important. I think they will help you to get your dream life faster, and that's absolutely what we want to do. And so I'm excited that you are here. Today, we're going to dive into the very first system that I swear started my personal growth journey, and that is my notebook organization system, also called my map book, my make a plan book. If you've been around here for a little while, you know that I swear by my notebook. I didn't even actually have it ready to go, and it's right here. Like it's always within reach, because it truly is the system that helps me organize all the things: my work life, my mom life, my personal growth, like my inner world. It helps me organize everything. I would be absolutely lost without this organizational system. So if you were looking for a concrete, tangible way to start moving the needle on your own personal growth journey, this is it, Mama. Today we're going to chat about sort of like a quick start. So again, if you're new here, I have so many videos that dive into the MapBook system, and I will include them below. But today I really want to focus in on the mom that's sitting here like, okay, Sharon, like prove it to me. Let's go. Let's do this in 10 minutes or less, and we're going to do it, Mama. So when I first start coaching moms one-on-one, the very first question that I ask them is, how do you keep yourself organized? And the reason I ask you this is because the mental load of motherhood is so heavy. It is so heavy. And even with my map book, it is so heavy. I can't imagine life without it, to be quite honest. And so you need a strategy, you need a system for offsetting that mental load. And that is where your notebook comes in. So I truly believe that without an organizational system of some sort, you are not going to be able to make the progress that you want to make. Why? It's bogging you down. That mental load, it's an anchor around your neck, and it's keeping you stuck, because instead of sleeping at night, instead of pursuing your goals, you're worried about, oh shoot, that birthday party is this weekend. I totally forgot about that. I didn't get a gift. Did I RSVP? Where's the invitation? Like all of those things, like it sounds so silly to say out loud, but it makes it hard. It makes it hard. It puts you in survival mode, and you don't want to be in survival mode, Mama. Is that how you want your kids to look back on their childhood and be like, wow, my mom was always stressed out? Like, no, nobody wants that. We want to be present with our kids. We want to be happy when we're with our kids. And the MapBook system sort of relieves that mental load burden and gives us a system that we can trust, that we can dump literally our whole lives into, all of our details into, to help us to be successful. So I want you to make a commitment right now that you are going to create an organizational system for yourself. Obviously, I swear by the map book, but this truly came about one day. Like I was in my classroom at school, and I was freaking, I was probably having a panic attack looking back. And I was like, you know what? Something has to change. Like right now, something has to change. And I walked over to a cabinet, like I remember it vividly. I flung open the cabinet, pulled out a random empty notebook, and I was like, this is it. This is my new system. Like I'll figure it out. And I did. So I want you to not get to that point where you're having a panic attack, but bring yourself to the point where you are ready to make a commitment to yourself that this is done. You are going to trust the system with all your thoughts, all your inputs, all your outputs. Everything that you need to do is going to go into this one system, and you are going to commit to it for the next 30 days. Like just call your shot. Next 30 days, this is what I'm going to do. To go even further than that, I'm going to say, I do have a notebook system free download for you that you can download and get started with the exact map book that I have. Like you get to like look at my map book the way it looks today. Sure, you could do that, but I challenge you, do even less. Do even less. Get your hands on a notebook. I know you have one in your house. You know you have one in your house. There's someone, you went to Home Goods once and saw a very cute notebook and it is somewhere empty in your house. Go get it. Go grab a pen, and for the next 30 days, anytime you need to write something down, write it in that notebook. Does not need to be pretty, does not need a table of contents, does not need organization, does not need titles, don't put those pressures on yourself. Just commit right now to anything that needs to be written down is going to happen in here. Yes, grocery lists. Yes, goals. Yes, when you're having a panic attack and you need to write down everything you need to do, put it in your notebook. All of it goes in your notebook, and you will be surprised in the next 30 days how much lighter you feel. I truly believe you will feel like, I felt lighter. All of a sudden, it was like I had the second brain that I could outsource to, where when I had a reflective moment, I could pull out my notebook and be like, okay, what needs my attention right now? It is truly a game changer. Once you get into the habit of relying on a notebook as your second brain, if you will, then go on and download my notebook system and see some of the nuances and make some tweaks and add your own touch to it to make it work for you. Because ultimately, if a system doesn't work for you, there's no point in having the system. So to recap, grab a notebook, grab a pen, and commit to writing everything in this notebook, no matter what it looks like, for the next 30 days. 30 days from now, put a little note on your calendar to revisit the notebook system that I have on my website that I will link below for you. And then you can get fancy with things. But for right now, let's just establish the habit of trusting the notebook with all of your things. I think you will truly be amazed at the progress you make in the next 30 days, and you will be as hooked as I am. All right, so here are your aligned action steps for today. If you're ready to, go ahead and download the free notebook system guide. Again, I'll link it below in the video description for you. And you also, if you're like, wow, this is a lot, the systems and the notebook system, I have written a book. It is called How to Design Your Life. Dude, right here, yay, my book. And it is on Amazon. It is available for purchase. For less than $20, you can get all my secrets, basically. This book is how I went from a stressed out teacher mom to a thriving small business mom who is sitting in her yoga pants in her dining room on a Monday morning, recording videos. I love it. So if you are looking to make a change, mama, it's time. Pick up a copy of the book, grab a notebook, like whatever makes the most sense for you today. I want you to commit to taking action, not only for yourself, but for your kids. Do that for them too. Keep growing. Little eyes are watching, and I'll see you next week.